obviously, man, we saw Sean Weatherspoon kind of do the whole switcheroo midsole thing. You guys are really good friends of Dank Customs. Can you just tell us what your favorite part about, what sets Dank apart? What is it like being good friends with Dank Customs and seeing his work and stuff, like, just go all over the place?
I'm going to go first on this. I used to hang out with Jake, like, as of late, I haven't been hanging out with him as much, just we got different schedules and everything going on, but for a few years, I was at his house, like, every single day, all day. So I feel like I've kind of just been desensitized from it. Like, I saw it happen, I've seen him create everything so many times that it's just like, damn, he did it again, cool. I mean, it's cool to see, like, he's grown a lot, and he's gotten a lot of these bigger companies and athletes and rappers and stuff like that. So it's cool to see how for me, the most exciting thing now is not so much the shoes that he does, but, like, the clients he gets. It's cool to see the growth that way, as opposed to, because I mean, I'm sure even he's tired of painting shoes by now, but at the same time, like, he makes so many crazy connections through it that it's a different kind of growth. I don't know if that made a whole lot of sense, but
yeah,
the clients are cool to see how it evolves.
Yeah,
because it went from being like he'd do shoes for Sneaks Up for free, to now he has like NFL players, NBA players, the Spurs. I know a lot of the Spurs have gotten stuff done by him. He's got Whataburger paying him to do customs. He had the show from TNT, Animal Kingdom. That show on TNT paid him to do a lot of Vans. So he's grown a lot with the with everything, really.
Yeah, I think the good thing about him and seeing him grow is that, I mean, that's Jake. You know what I mean? And it's inspiring. He's self-made. He's probably one of the only self-made people that I know that's, like, down to earth. But seeing him take advantage of the opportunities that were brought forth to him and really run with them, it's badass. And like I said, to be around people that are creative, it just kind of helps the creative process within yourself. So Jake's one of those guys too. I mean, but it's Jake.
Yeah.
It's Jake, and he's always going to be that guy. And I fucking told you, Jake. I told you when he was not doing shoes, and he was at that kind of stage where he had quit his job, lost his job, and I don't know what the fuck to do. I was like, just fucking do the fucking shoe shit, man. Just fucking do it. And he did it, and so I'm really proud of him as a friend, like would be. You know what I'm saying? Cool. I'm proud of Jake.
Single tear.
Yeah, tear.
So JD, you essentially moved here. Where'd you actually move from when you came to San Antonio?
I lived in Houston. Okay. Right out of high school, I went to Baylor for 2 years. I did not have a good time. I moved back to Houston. Did a semester in Houston, lived with my parents, and then I moved to San Antonio. I really don't even have a reason why. But I was like, whatever, I'm going to go to UTSA. And I finished here at UTSA, and I've lived here ever since. And I like it here. I met this guy. So
coming from Houston to, San Antonio, of course, the culture is kind of the same in Texas, but what do you think about the San Antonio culture here, like in San Antonio, being here, being an outsider coming over here?
Well, I'm not even gonna lie. For the longest time, like, I'd been to the Sneaker Summit, and that was the only sneaker event I'd been to while I was in Houston. And outside of that, I didn't know there was, like, Facebook groups. I didn't really, like, I was on the Soul Collector forums, but I never cared to ask, like, who's from Texas, who's from wherever, like, I never did any of that. So when I moved here, Fly Guy actually added me to one of the sneaker groups here in town.
One of the guys from Sneaks Up.
Yeah, one of the guys from Sneaks Up added me to a sneaker group here in town, and, I posted, like, hi, new in town, like, I posted a picture with a bunch of my shoes, and,
hi, new in town, I have Freddy's.
Yeah, it was like the Freddy SBs, the Paris SBs, and a few other things.
Yeah, like,
and,
what the fuck?
Yeah, immediately, Jake commented, Jake was, like, I remember the first time I met Jake, he was like, all right, which one of you is JD? And I raised my hand, because I was, like, 19, 20 at the time. And he was like, you know how to spend your money on sneakers, right? And I was like, well, thank you. Then we talked about it, and he was like, the reason he wanted, I guess he had, like, freaked out every time I posted. He was like, who the hell is this kid? Why do we not know him if he has all this shit? So it was, I started meeting people through Facebook groups, and then I went to a Sneaks Up barbecue, and I met you there.
Yeah, we had a barbecue, we met. Yeah.
And now we talk about...
Yeah, now we talk about shitty toilet paper.
Yeah.